So here we are again, and now we are actually going to start our machine up. So this is really straightforward. It's the same thing as you would insert a CD into a newly bought computer, or just reset computer if you had a lot of viruses on it. And we are just going to click start. You can also double tap the machine, by the way, and after a few seconds the machine is actually going to boot up. So here it is. Our machine is running and no bootable medium was found. So we're going here, check this one, and we are going to devices, and now we kind of insert our disk with our image. So we downloaded this earlier from ubuntu.org, respectively from ubuntu.org, no, ubuntu.com, and now we installed it in. Now we put it in here, and we are going to power off the machine and restart it. So now this time it actually got it, and then you select your language. I'll just go with English. And we are going to install Ubuntu, because we cannot really break something in here. So I clicked it already, and there is the first splash screen. So for now I'll just hold this for a second, so we can actually be a little bit faster here. And of course, if you have a super duper computer, then you can also just crank the processing power in this machine up, and then it's going to work a whole lot faster. So we're already kind of in the system. This is still the installer. So we still check English. We will download updates, and we will, let's just install the third-party software, although we don't really need it for now, and we go to continue. Here we are now one screen further, and we will just erase the disk and install Ubuntu. We don't really need custom partitions. We are already on step 4 of 3. We just can continue this one. It really does not matter that much, because you don't have to mess around with partitions. However, if you of course want to do that, you can do that, but it's not really necessary. So you just select everything. However, I don't have an English keyboard, so I'll go with German. I'm sorry. Just German Macintosh, and continue. And now we need a name. This is gonna be NoobTalk. Password 123456. And this is actually surprisingly considered a fair password here. And we log in automatically. It is not really like a high-risk environment. So, and now it's actually installing, and while it starts installing, I'm gonna go over the settings that you can take for your virtual machine. And afterwards, it might be ready, otherwise we'll take another break. So, this is your machine, and you can change the settings of the machine up here in settings. So, you can, for example, change the name, and you can do some other stuff that I'm going to cover in another video, because you need certain software on your guest system, in this case Ubuntu, for that. Then we go to system, and here you can change your memory. Of course not during the actual running, because you wouldn't also not change the memory on a running PC. The processor, you can have multiple kernels or multiple cores, and then you can do some other stuff. Execution cap, you might want to limit that, so that your host system also has some power left. Your display, you can change your video memory. I'm not doing that right now. I'm good with 12 megabyte. And you can also do some other stuff. However, the display is also going to be covered in the guest editions video. You can capture your video. This is really convenient if you don't want to capture your whole machine. I'm capturing my whole machine right now, but later on I might just do this for certain things. Then you can go to storage. You can obviously change the storage devices. Right now we still have the installation image disk in here. We can later eject that one, and we also have the hard drive in here. Right now we see it is actually only 2 megabyte big because it's dynamically allocated. We can change audio, so you can actually hear two things that the virtual machine plays. You could listen to music in here. That is not really the purpose, but you might do that. And you can also capture the microphone on your actual physical computer with your virtual machine. Then network. This is a special tab for the most people, or at least for the beginning. Most people just go with the normal settings, NAT, which stands for Network Address Translation. So this is just a basic setting, the default, which only connects you to the internet or to whatever network your host computer is connected to. However, you can have various other options in here which let you simulate networks. So as you later build some web applications or something, and you see here I already have a server and 3 test clients. I built some networking stuff in here. That really comes in handy for simulating networks. Then you have also ports. You can kind of just add your USB device from your host computer in here, so that when you plug in a flash drive, you can use it in the virtual machine. And you also have other serial ports. And then we have share folders. Also, this is going to be covered in the guest editions video. So that's it for the settings. So here we are again, and after the installation is complete, it prompts you to restart the computer. We're going to restart this computer now. And this does not restart your whole physical machine, but only your virtual machine, of course. So restarting is also a pretty straightforward process. It's just going to power off and power on again, and then it's going to be up and running wonderfully. You have to remove your installation media and close the tray if it exists. We just do this on machine settings, storage, and oh, see, it is already removed for us, so we can just go in and press enter, and yeah. This means that our system is up and running. And what you can do with this, I'm gonna show you in a next video.